Hello, this is Tony Pearl, and welcome to this video. Boy, have I got a real treat for you today, my friend. In this video, I finally got something really special for you, and that is the closing call script for sellers. That's right. I finally taken this onerous project on and put it into work for you. So this is going to be something that's really easy for you to use and put to your toolbox right away. What it is when you have a lead from a seller that you've gotten the property information sheet back from, either your VA or your assistant or you yourself, and you are ready to call that seller back and negotiate a deal and set up the next steps. This is really what you want to use right now and right here. Okay, so this is one of the biggest sticking points for a lot of real estate investors because a lot of people just don't know what to do to lock down the deal and make it happen. And it's probably one of the biggest problems that I have a lot of my students come back to me with. So I have personally solved this problem for you by taking the latest script that Ron has developed and put it into a digital format for you to use on an interactive basis. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to run through this really quickly. If you are a reptile thinker, reptile brain, you think fast, then I'm going to go through this. You're just going to watch this and be able to get what you need within the next minute or two out of it. If you need all the I's dotted and T's crossed, you're going to want to keep watching. So here we go. Basically, go to the link that I will provide you with, and you're going to come to this page right here. And this picture right here will be replaced with the video you're watching right now. And here's how it's going to work. It's a basic, simple form here. You're just going to type this is your name, obviously, here. You're going to put your name, your last name, first name, last name, your email, your phone number. It'll automatically put in today's date. You put in the time of the call that you're making to the seller, AM or PM. Very simple. Obviously, you put the seller's information here. By the way, these are sections, okay? Your information, what goes there. Seller's information, that goes here. Seller's first name, last name, which we'll have gotten back from the VA on the sheet, their phone number, the property address, and then once you get that in, you're ready to go. All right? The next thing is, what kind of lead is this? Basically, what did the seller say? They said yes to taking payments, they said yes to selling for what they owe, or they said no. Those are the three main possibilities right there. And when we say yes to taking payments, that can also include owner financing, lease purchase, what have you. So let's go through a quick example. And this is awesome. You're going to love this. Basically, pick whichever lead you want. And as soon as you make your selection, like the rest of the script, as soon as you pick one, the next section will expand and the appropriate questions will come up. And by the way, this making the call, whatever you choose right here, it's all going to be the same. This is the next section that's going to come up here. Basically, just a little pointer for you. Get yourself ready and organized. Take a deep breath and focus on a positive outcome. And then just use the script right here. So, hi, seller's name. So, hi, Frank. This is Tony calling about the house you're selling it at 1234 Main Street. Is it still available? Pick an answer, yes or no. Obviously, if you choose no, then you're just confirming they got it sold already and you're done, okay? If they say yes, then you say, great, sounds like maybe caught you in the middle of something. Is it not a good time? No, it's fine, I can talk. Or, yeah, it's not a good time. If they say, yeah, it's not a good time, then you're going to ask when would be a better time for you to call and follow up, and you'll take a note of that. If they say, no, it's fine, they can talk, then continue on. And here's where the real magic begins, all right? A few pointers I put in here. Read that when you're on time. Check it out. And then here, when you see the script, when you see the quote marks, obviously you know that's the script. If it doesn't have the quotes, it's just a little pointer or a tip or something for your consideration. You may want to play with this a few times in order to get familiar with it. Anyways, let's go on here. Okay, I've got all the facts that my assistant passed on to me from the conversation you had with her, and you've indicated that you entertain taking monthly payments if we agree on a price and terms. Is that correct? They say yes. You go straight away to the negotiating. Okay, what's the least you could accept on the price if we can agree on terms? Okay, so as soon as you start typing any price in here, like I put 500,000, but as soon as you put a price in there, any number, it's automatically going to start bringing up the next part here. And then obviously a coach, you say, is it the best you can do? And then you can type in a different price if you want, if they come back with something. Okay, and obviously a little pointer here. And then we get to, this is covering what we call the big four. The $1 million script is the big four: purchase price, down payment, monthly payment, and the term. Okay? I, in a previous article, put out 5 major points, and the 5th point is obviously the interest for owner financing or the rent credit if you're doing a lease purchase. Well, you can negotiate that stuff when you get out to the house. Don't worry about it for now, okay? So We usually buy with nothing down, okay? They say yes, continue on. If they say no, what's the least you could take down? And you put a price in right there, okay? Then obviously we come up with you prompting the next thing. Do you have any flexibility with that? Can you get a lower price? So I'm helping you negotiate. It's built-in negotiation. How about that? That's right. Who loves you? Tony does. Exactly. So right here. Now, this is a little quick question. Is there a mortgage on the property, or do you own it, or does the seller own it free and clear? Obviously, you should know that from the lead property information sheet. But if you have to ask it, you can ask it. No big deal. So if they have a mortgage on the property, you check that button, and then it pops up the next question. If they own it free and clear, it asks the next question here. If they don't know, it's, you can just ask this question anyway. So I assume you're okay if I just cover your payments until I pay you off. Yes or no? If they say no, what's the lowest monthly payment you'll take? And then you get to what's the longest term you can give me to pay you off. Okay? So little tips and pointers. You just fill in the blanks as you go along. Then we get to the section. Obviously, if they're comfortable, if you can negotiate a decent down payment, decent purchase price, decent monthly payments, everything's looking good, it's asking you, do you like these answers and do you want to make an appointment? Okay? If you don't like the answer, like the seller's asking for like 30%, 40, 50% down, then you say no. And then it gives you the next question. So pick the right, appropriate answer. If you do like the responses and you want to set up an appointment, then it'll give you the appointment script. Great, let's set up a time to meet. Are you the only owner of the house? Yes or no? If they say no, then you're going to ask for the fact that you need all sellers present. Yes or no? Simple. Let's assume they say yes, okay? Okay, last question. If I come to your house and I like it and we can agree on the details, are you ready to make a decision now and get some paperwork done while I'm there? Yes, they say yes. Great, it's time to set the appointment. If they say no, you can readjust as you go, okay? So setting the appointment, click here to pick a date of the appointment. Whatever date you want to set up, click it. Whatever time, you set it up right there. Very simple. Get their email address and you're done. Submit this lead. All right. And so this process is pretty much the same for any situation that you have, whether they say yes to taking payments or yes to selling for what they owe, whatever the case may be. I even have you covered with if they said no. Okay. So you're going to ask these questions right here, the simple same stuff. All right. So go through all these things. You're going to love this. All right. So do they want to hear? All the script is there. Everything's explained. You're totally covered. This will give you massive amounts of confidence, give you a lot more preparation. You don't have to think anymore. I'm kind of putting myself out of a job here. So actually, I'm making things easier for both of us. It's all good. Now, another killer feature I've added for you is the ability, once you submitted the lead, okay? And by the way, it is important to know that in order to submit the lead, you have to have your name, email, and the property address added on to the form. If you don't get those simple details filled in, then and the date, by the way, too, then it won't be able to accept it. You'll have to fill it in. So once you do fill it in, you'll be able to go and essentially see the leads that you've submitted. All your leads will be right here. And by the way, you do need to be logged into my site in order to use this script. It's protected, okay, because it's that powerful. We don't want it falling into enemy hands. Another thing is, because of the powerful features of this right here that I've added onto it, you need to be logged into the site. So say you've already submitted the lead. Here is an example lead that I've already done, okay? So you can view it, you can edit it, you can delete it, or create a PDF. Obviously, what happens when you view it, let's click on the edit button and see what happens here. It's going to bring up the form once again, and with everything already filled out. So if you want to change anything, like you talk to the seller or you go back and you may, whatever, you can go back and change the numbers. And once you're all done, you update the form, okay? So how awesome is that? You now have the ability to go back and change and edit it on your own, okay? Another thing is, if you want to have a nice, neat printout of your lead, just click on the PDF and watch what happens. Boom, there it is. Everything all gorgeously printed out on about 3 pieces of paper for your satisfaction. All the appropriate questions are answered right there. Everything is all set. How awesome is this, right? Very cool, very cool. So this is my special addition to the site to help you out and do better. This will help you be more prepared, and we will be able to strategize about the leads when we have our mentor calls and to be able to take care of what you need to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I got for you. Put this to good use. Enjoy it. It's yours to use as long as you are a member on the site. Good to go. Okay? Fantastic. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy this. And let me know what you think about it. All right? Give me an email. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you think about that. And we'll be looking forward to serving you soon. And this will help you close more deals. We can get more deals closed together. All right? Talk to me about partnering too. I'd love to partner up. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.